Hey everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood Casper here. Welcome back to another brand new video on my channel. How y'all doing? It's been a long time since I done a channel update video. Actually so long that I've grown a beard and I became even more pale than before. It's very interesting, I know. I've also suddenly changed location. Oh my god, he's teleported somewhere else, or he's painted the room. Well, it wouldn't be option number 2 because I haven't painted my room, and if you've been watching my vlogs, you would know about that. But if you haven't, you suck. But no, getting serious for a minute and not breaking my microphone like that, because that's a pretty foolish thing to do. Don't do that if you have a Blue Yeti. It's not smart at all. How y'all doing? Welcome back to another brand new video on the channel. My name is, of course, Catmanjoe, and today we're going to be doing a brand new channel update kind of video. I do these every so often. I think the last time I done one was when I announced that we're going kid-friendly, or family-friendly. It wasn't kid-friendly, because kid-friendly makes it imply that I'm going goo gaga, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all kid stuff, which is not the case of what I'm doing. Of course, it's family-friendly, which just means that you can watch this if you are younger than the age of 13. Although I advise you don't, because I'm not a good role model. But how y'all doing, guys? Welcome back to another brand new video on the channel. Today we've got a lot to speak about. More importantly, probably the biggest thing that I've been kind of alluding to over the past 48 hours since it happened, which has been the disappearance of 500 plus videos on the channel, and what happened to them, and why they disappeared, and what's going on, and why you're in a room, and what, you know, why have you grown a beard, when are you going to shave, all this kind of stuff. We're going to be speaking about that today, so enjoy the video. So I guess addressing the first main thing, which is the video kind of subject, that's kind of the real reason why I made this big update video for the channel. The reason, what happened fully, if anybody's wondering the specific numbers, where's my moose, it's right here. I actually got a screenshot before and after, and I'll fling them on the screen right about right now, obviously. I'm going to have some Borderlands gameplay in the background, and this is actually the same gameplay that will be getting used for vlog number 11 when that eventually does come out in the upcoming future, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be a great video, I can assure you. Let me just find this right here right now, because I actually want you to know for a fact, since I don't know myself, because I'm so smart. I think this is it here, yeah. Right now we're currently at, I believe, 840 or 830 uploads to be specific right now, and we were at 1,348 public videos, which is a lot. That was how many we had until about 40 hours ago or whatever, or not even 40 hours ago, but 24 hours ago. What am I talking about? It was yesterday that I'd done it, and I was meant to make a video yesterday, but things came up, and I just didn't have the ability to make a video because it got too late now, you know, and you know, I'll do it tomorrow, obviously, because I'm sure everybody won't really fully mind that much. But everybody was kind of curious as to, you know, well, what's going on? What happened? So to address it properly right here, right now, just to clarify what went missing, what happened, and where they all are, and everything like that. For the longest time, I've been considering privatizing, and pretty much not privatizing, but even deleting at one point, all my streams on my channels, or on my channel, excuse me. The reason being is because I've been on this platform for a very long time, and I've met a lot of lovely and amazing content creators like myself, and the majority of them have told me, hey Joe, why don't you privatize or unlist your streams, just because of the factor that, you know, when you don't do that, your channel basically looks like a mess. It looks like a free-for-all with content. You have uploads and streams all mushed up into each other, and it's a big spaghetti junction of content, which really is quite I guess it's not really appealing to look at. And you know, primarily for me, for this channel, and it always has been this case, and it still is this case, you know, first and foremost, excuse me, I am a content creator. I'm not a streamer, I'm a content creator. I am a streamer now, but when I first started this gig, I was always going in with the intention to be a content creator and someone who made, you know, interesting and engaging content that you could watch and enjoy, but not a streamer. I do Twitch for a reason. Twitch is where you get Catmanjoe streams. YouTube is not really primarily, or at least it didn't begin with the intention of being, you know, where Catmanjoe streams was always going to be. But obviously, I happened to do it, and I got into doing it. I've been doing it now for almost 3 years. This October 31st, that'll be the anniversary for our 3 years, excuse me, of weekly streams, which is incredible. But I made the decision officially yesterday and whatnot to, you know, just privatize, or not privatize, but unlist all my live streams. Now, in total, if anybody's curious, I had, I think, 591 live streams that I'd done on the channel throughout the entire duration of the channel. This is from before the weekend streams even started. This is from way back at the very beginning when I occasionally done them, to when the weekend stream started, of course, to the Member Mondays, to everything. All of them combined, you know, combinate to about, I would say, almost half. It wasn't exactly, of course, but at least, you know, 1/3 of all my uploads on my entire channel. You know, 500 uploads, or basically 600 were, I mean, it's almost half, but 600, of course, were live streams, and 800 were videos, which was kind of where the issue kind of arose. I went, you know, I was sick and tired of looking at my upload section, and it showed, like, you know, because I've not been making content, it showed, you know, really just live stream, then occasional upload, and then live stream, then occasional upload. And it was getting to a point where I was no longer, you know, looking at my channel as if I was a content creator, because I wasn't producing any content, for one, and the ones that the pieces of content I was producing was garbage. But if it wasn't garbage, even, it was just getting buried under this mountain, under this, you know, just huge amount of live streams I was doing on a weekly basis. So I went through and I unlisted all the streams. Obviously a bit of a hiccup came up, and I'll address this real quick. Basically, while I was unlisting all the streams, instead of doing them all individually, which is a bit too tedious, and I mean, I could do them in groups of 50, but still, I didn't know that at the point in time. I was doing it all in bulk. I clicked at one selection for the whole live stream kind of section on your YouTube dashboard. If you're a content creator, you know what I'm talking about. It shows uploads, then live streams, then your community posts, and your YouTube stories if you've got YouTube stories. That's if you're over 10k. But for me, I clicked the live stream section, and for some reason, I, you know, selected all videos, well, all live streams, and I somehow selected all my videos. And basically what had happened was all my videos, I had set them all to unlisted. So you're talking 1,000 plus uploads were all unlisted, and I was panicking. So I went, all right, let me try and rectify this. I'll put them all back to public, because that's how they were before. But then I didn't think about the factor that I already had about 50 uploads of things that I've not showed anybody. They're all private things, whether it be things regarding you know, my vlogging channel or my vlogs, because I usually record them and then re-upload them, or upload them, excuse me, to my main channel, then download them, then upload them to Catman Vlogs. That's how I do it. It's kind of tedious, but that's how it works. As opposed to that, it all just went out and they all went public. So I was kind of low-key panicking a little bit, and obviously, of course, from there I was like freaking out because people were seeing my personal vlogs and everything else. But to keep it short, basically what has happened and what I've done is I privatized, or unlisted all 590 plus streams that I've ever done on my entire channel. Now, they're not getting deleted by no means whatsoever. I just want my channel to look a little bit more organized, and I want my channel to represent me as a content creator. I still want to be a streamer, and I'm still going to continue to do streams, don't get that twisted, but all future streams and all previous streams will be added to one singular playlist, which is Catmanjoe unlisted live streams, or unlisted weekend live streams. You'll find it in my playlist section, and then there you can go through all my live streams, from the newest to the oldest to everything, and you can go rewatch them to your heart's content. But from now on out, that's what I want to do to keep the channel clean and all fresh. Now, to address two other things, of course, real quick. Obviously, first of all, let's go over the beard situation. I am keeping the beard. I like it. All right, a lot of y'all have been looking at me going, Joe, this looks a little bit crazy, man. Some of y'all be like, I like it. Some of y'all be like, I dislike it. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's a different new look for me, right? To address the third and final thing, new house, new walls, new room, whatever. A lot of stuff's been going on in my life. This is the first time I properly addressed that in a video on the main channel, but a lot of stuff's been going on in my personal life. A lot of stuff that I'm not very upset, I'm not very happy about. A lot of things happened, and to keep it short, if you want to know more about it in more detail, check out my vlog channel. Recently, you might have noticed, if you've been a part of the channel watching a lot of my content, my streams, I've started up, I guess, even more than just one channel now. I've got in total actually 9 channels, 8 of which are public. The reason why I've kind of started to expand the brand and start expanding my name elsewhere as opposed to just Catmanjoe is because I want to have a much larger audience, and I want to be able to say that, say for God forbid some reason my channel has something happened to it, or it got permanently suspended or terminated, whatever, like what happened not too long ago, of course, with Laza, a massive Minecraft YouTuber with over 100k subs. It can happen, people. It can happen, and it's always a thought in the back of my head after I lost my first channel. But say it does happen, it's always important to have backups and fail safes. And for me, having my content spread out in other places and my influence being in other places and other communities is what's most important, other pillars of my channel. And that's why we've got all these other channels now. We've got Catman Vlogs, a old vlogging channel of mine that I had abandoned for years, and I was using as a dumping ground for all this rubbish extra content. I've now revitalized and revived it, and it's actually growing again thanks to all you wonderful amazing people that have checked it out. And every single week or every other week now, just to keep a little bit of distance between my personal life and my, obviously life back then, I'm releasing personal vlogs regarding what's going on in my personal life behind the scenes that I'm not telling anybody, or I've not told anybody, including the house stuff. If you want to know more about it, it's there, and it's very personal, very deep, but it is genuinely it's nice to get it off my chest and me to share with you guys, but at my own pace and in my own way, which is why Catman Vlogs it's why Catman Vlogs is its own entity, and it's why it should stay as a staple and a pillar of the community. I've also on that channel been republishing old vlogs of mine. If you've been a part of my channel, this channel, for a very long time, you might remember Catman Vlogs was always at one point the kind of core part of the channel. When I started this channel, actually, my previous channel that got terminated, I worked on Catman Vlogs way back then, and Catman Vlogs is actually older than this channel here, but when I got my previous channel terminated, Catman Vlogs was my only failsafe, and that's why I still keep it to this day, and I still value it very highly. But all my old vlogs, all 19 of them that I made way back in 2016 or 2015 or whatever it was, I think 2015, 2016, where you can see chubby, cringy Catmanjoe, they're all there and they're being republished. I've got 9 of the 19 republished so far. I'm having to take my time to go through them to make sure I don't expose myself or share anything too private or whatever, which is why they're getting released at such a slow pace. But there's even more vlogging content on there than there was before, and I'm very proud of that. Moving on from there, of course, we've got Catman Shorts. A lot of people memed Catman Shorts to the channel and thought, what's the point of subscribing to this channel? It's just more of Joe's shorts that he's already made being re-uploaded onto another channel, which is correct. But they aren't exactly the way that you're explaining them like that. The way I explained this channel to everybody was this channel was not just a dumping ground for all my shorts. It's where I'm re-releasing my shorts, correct, but they're all remastered and remade in the new format that I make YouTube shorts. If you watch my probably most popular YouTube short series I do, which is Minecraft achievement / trophy guys shorts, you'll know that if you watch the first 29 episodes, like the first 29 episodes, all those episodes are really stretched out resolution. They look really weird, really contorted, or whatever the word is. They look really messed up, to say the least, and that was because that was before I got access to Filmora and I got the editing software and I started editing my shorts properly the way that I do them now. And even from episode 29 to episode, I think it's like 35 or 38, all my shorts were missing the text at the top and the actual little like icon for the actual achievement or trophy in the bottom of the screen, which is what I do now. So all the shorts on Catman Shorts, so many episodes are on it currently, are all made in that brand new format. They're all remastered and all reimagined, if you want to call it that, but they're all just remastered. So that's the appeal of it. If you want to watch my YouTube shorts in high quality, every one of them, they're on that channel, so please go check it out. It's at 500 subs, making its way to 1,000, which is awesome, and same with Catman Vlogs. It's at currently around 709 subs. Going on from there, we got Catman Radio. I've always wanted to make a music channel. I really do like music, and I want to make my own music personally at some point in the future. I just can't right now, obviously, because I'm doing other things. But in general, Catman Radio right now is being used as a place to dump, I guess, non-copyrighted music for my fellow content creators or streamers to use on their own streams or, videos, whatever. It's not my music, it's other people's music that I've found personally, and I've enjoyed, and I've even personally used as well, that I'm remaking or I'm actually adding to massive, huge big playlists, as opposed to, or not playlists, huge big like montage kind of videos of all the music in one, as opposed to having to watch it individually and deal with advertisements. The next channel, Catman Clips, if you haven't seen that, it is my probably most favorite channel right now. Catman Clips has got 166 subs, with Catman Radio having 179, but Catman Clips is where I re-upload all my funny moments from not only YouTube and Twitch, of course, but also other channels that I've done funny stuff on as well. And it's brilliant. It's just a great area for the community. If you want to watch me screaming like a little girl, all my Outlast jump scare like moments and whatnot, they're all in that channel in its own playlist. If you want to watch the original Forgotten Podcast, actual channel advertisements that myself and Curious Apple, my co-host, made way back in the day, they're all re-uploaded there for the first ever time on YouTube, so they're there. If you want to watch all the funny different clips of me saying or doing very silly or really rude things, they're all on my Catman Clips channel as well. It's really entertaining to go watch, and that's why I made that one as well. Next, we've got Catman VODs. Catman VODs is a channel that I started out way back in October of last year, a little project of mine I started with my good friend TSP Matrix, but we never got started because other things came up and we ended up being too busy. But thankfully we managed to revitalize it and revive it and rebrand it, because originally it was going to be Catmanjoe Twitch streams, but luckily you guys all gave us some great suggestions on Twitch for a name, and we thought Catman VODs, and Catman VODs was an awesome name, and now we're uploading to the channel. The channel's currently running at 43 subscribers, not a lot I know, but still something, and every single one of my Twitch streams that I do, as opposed to them all being gone after 14 days, because that's what happens on Twitch. On Twitch, whenever you stream, your streams only last 14 days and then they're deleted off the platform unless you make a highlight. So you lose them all. Even at a highlight, you only get to keep so much of the video. You miss the beginning and maybe the end. On Catman VODs though, you can see the full re-uploaded versions of a lot of my streams, and every single week there's more getting uploaded to it, plus older streams that you can't even find, I'm re-uploading them to as well, just for the entertainment for you guys. And then finally, last but not least, we've got of course Catcast. Catcast is going to be my upcoming project for my own personal actual, I guess, podcast that I'll be doing with you guys. If you haven't heard anything about it, basically it's going to be like my own way. It's going to be my own podcast show where I have the full creative control to do whatever I want, and I'm going to be doing podcasts with the community where you guys can actually come and join me live and speak in the actual podcast, and we're going to talk about topics such as religion, aliens, myths, I don't know, the LGBTQ, I don't know, anything, man. That was a really weird thing. BLM, Black Lives Matter, any sort of big subjects that people maybe have different opinions on or whatever, we're going to speak about it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a really interesting, awesome podcast that gets hosted once a month that we're going to be doing, kicking off sometime soon, so stay tuned for that. And technically, finally, but not, last but not least, excuse me, is my other channel, The Forgotten Podcast. TFP, or The Forgotten Podcast, is my podcast actually as well, that I do with three other co-hosts, of course. There's Curious Apple, my main man, of course, Joseph, my other main man, Septic Spud, of course, or Bradley, then Travis, or of course, Zebruce, my other main dude, and all four of us do a podcast here where we interview other awesome and interesting, big YouTubers, such as Blue Rim, or Cairo, or Ted with Teddy, or, anybody. There's a lot of different content creators we've interviewed with that, and a lot of them are actually friends of mine, which is so awesome. And we upload episodes to that every single week, which is what we're doing right now. We're keeping consistent with it. So I'm doing a lot at the minute. I've got a lot of stuff going on right now, and that's why making this video and doing all this is taking a little bit extra time than what I thought it would, but I got a lot going on. So yeah, everybody, we'll end it here because I've already been going for almost 17 minutes, which is insane. I only intended for this to be like, 10, minutes long, and we're almost double that. I apologize. If you stuck around this long, let me know down below in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys all are having a fantastic day now, wherever you all are. There's a lot of new content coming to the channel soon. I've got a lot of new big things planned out, and I know I say a lot, but genuinely I do. And guys, I hope you all agree with my decision, and if you do, let me know down below as well in the description or in the comment section, excuse me. And also, go subscribe to all those other channels of mine. I've got 8 other channels, including this one, I suppose, so several other channels. Go drop them all a sub, whether it's TFP, whether it's Catman Vlogs, whether it's Catcast, Catman Radio, whatever. Drop them a sub, guys. Those are all pillars of the community that I want to keep building up, and I want to work with you guys to make them even better. So yeah, everybody, thank you so much for watching today's video. See you guys on the next one. Have a fantastic day wherever you guys are, excuse me. And yeah, everybody, peace out.